gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine, a city so light.
Good morning, Frederick. Oh, wow. Today is Wednesday, June 18th. I'm your host, Danny Gurry. It is show number 300. We are live downtown, 401 North Market Street. I know it's a little bit earlier than last time. We did 9 to 11. Today we're doing 8 to 10. So I got my early bird, Amy, here with Poppin' Party Poppin' Party Services, this beautiful ice cream. We're going to get her on the show in just a minute. I really can't tell you guys how much I appreciate the support, the love over the last, well, almost year and a couple of months, 300 shows for sure. Gotta thank all of my sponsors and advertisers, and we'll do this throughout the show as well, because without them, I couldn't keep doing this. It would be a hobby, not a business, which would be fine. It just wouldn't be as daily, for sure. Rita's of Frederick, #1, Maryland Lottery, Atlas Wood Floors, my little brother Jeff, has made sure to secure that. Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, they take great care of the Danny Mobile. Antietam World Travel Service. Come to Alaska with Ash and I and Mama Cone next June. I've never been. I'm so excited about that trip. Antietam World Travel Service is amazing, and they're helping me put that together. I've got ANS Construction. What could I say? Sandra is amazing, has supported me since day one, and if you need any windows, gutters, roofing, siding, she's got you. Cosmic Healing, Jason Meckler, amazing supporter of this show, doing some great things for pain management and making sure people feel better. Intense Barbecue, Rob and Robin, I've known them for years. Again, supported since day one, never questioned, and actually increased his sponsorship, which I love you guys so much. And if you want to satisfy your meat tooth, find them. And I know he posted today or yesterday about where's the sun, because they're out and about now. Find Intense Barbecue wherever you go. If you see food trucks out and they're there, that's where you need to get your food from. Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic. Dr. Amir and the team there, Brandy, Dr. Chris has straightened Ash out a little bit. Huh? Cole. Oh, Cole, Dr. Cole. And taking good care of him. Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, soon to be opening another location. I'm not sure if that is public or not yet, but they're going to have another location very soon. Shower Door Experts. I want to thank Devin and the team there. I actually met Devin in person with my sister Devin, as a matter of fact, and I laughed. Hey, Paige. I laughed because I had only seen him in the video. He was in the video, and then I saw him in person. We got Colonial Jewelers, Sarah and the whole Hurwitz team. That business has been downtown 75 years. Amazing. If you need a place for jewelry, that's where you need to go. Andrew's Salty Seahorse is in Corolla, North Carolina. If you've never been to Corolla, which I have never been, we're going to head down there at the end of the summer. But if you're looking for a vacation rental on the 4x4 beach, they got you there at the Salty Seahorse. Pulling for Veterans, Nick and Michelle, again, supported this show from day one, and I'm so happy to support them as well. Channon, the Healing Storm, take care of Mama Cone and I every month. Get that lovely massage, but they do stretch, they do lymphatic massage, they do Reiki as well. And you can buy the aromatherapy and sprays here at the home of everything Frederick and Dublin Roasters. Serena and the team, North Market Street, DublinRoasters.com. If you want to have your coffee delivered to you every month, they can do that. If you just want to make an order, if you want to send an order to somebody, what a great gift you will give them. So Dublin Roasters, all of these people came on board when I had this crazy idea back a year ago, April. I quit my job. I thought, hey, what can I do? And I thought, hey, I'll just start a show. And I just want to thank everybody for making it possible for me to bring you nonprofits, businesses, and information about Frederick. No one else is really doing anything Frederick-centric. I wanted to do that, so I appreciate that. Here, come on down now, 401 North Market Street. So today, this is the 300th show limited edition shirt that you can see here. And actually, without even knowing, Hannah at Special Teas is so amazing. I said I'm going to have an ice cream party. I didn't even say it out loud. And she put ice cream cones on my shirt without even knowing. So when I saw the shirt, I was like, oh my God, Kismet. It's amazing. And Amy said she'd never done an ice cream cone balloon sculpture before. And here we got it with sprinkles and everything. And we do have sprinkles in the back. You can come make your own ice cream sundae here today. Ice cream in the morning, why not? It is dairy, after all. It's like milk and cereal. So come on down 401 North Market Street, because today you can buy any Good Morning Frederick shirt for $10 cash or half off, $12.50 card. I've got some left from our original, not too many of the, I have one OG shirt left, and then we've got a couple left from the 100th, 200th show. We've got some of our April Fool's shirts available, and of course our St. Patrick's Day as well. You can pick all of those up half price today, or just $10 cash. Walk out with an armful for everybody. Plus I have goodies for you. I'll bribe you to come. It's all good. I am collecting for Souls of Joy. This is Julie Gaver has done Souls of Love for 14 years in Frederick. She is ready to move on to other things, handed off this event to Key City Rotary, and we are so honored to carry on the tradition. But it comes with a lot of pressure, because last year she collected over 5,000 pairs of shoes for kids of Frederick County, and so that they could go back to school with a new pair of shoes, because we all know growing up, back to school shopping was the thing, showing up on the first day in your new duds. That's another big thing. And for thousands of kids in Frederick County, that is not a reality. Some of them don't even have a decent pair of shoes. We've heard so many stories of kids coming to school with duct tape around their shoes, holes in them, and we want to give them a great way to start school. So I actually scored last night. Walmart, where I was, on Monocacy Boulevard, had some clearance sneakers. They were $3 each. Oh my gosh. So of course I had to get all of those, because you guys have been so generous in donating to me through PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle. And my class of 1985 at our 40th reunion this weekend, or last weekend, they kicked in some money, so I was able to purchase a bunch of those sneakers. My goal, personal goal, is 300 pairs of shoes this year. So I got to get rolling. I can't do it without your help. If you can pick up a pair of shoes, maybe check out the Walmart over on Guilford, see if they also have clearance sneakers, and either let me know that they're there or pick some up and drop them off at the home of everything Frederick. I would be so appreciative of that. And so we're rolling right along. I got to do my tally. I have no idea how many shoes I have yet. I've been collecting for a while. Actually, right after the last Souls, I started shopping anytime there was a clearance. So please, if you can, donate on Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. You can watch a previous show, and right at the beginning of what's happening in Frederick, you will see all my details there. And $5, $10 obviously will go a long way. Yes. Huh?
I got it set up, so
Oh.
they
Okay, are we good to roll the open? The Rita's open? Okay. When you're ready to go, just cut me off and run it, and then I'll jump back in. So yeah, we're collecting shoes for the kids of Frederick County. I got Ash. He's hanging in there with me today. I got my niece Elena here. She moved up here from South Carolina with my sister. My mama Cone, of course, is here in the back, ready to serve up some ice cream. And we're gonna roll. Actually, I should move that rack so I can have eye contact with Ash, but all right. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, I've got some really cute gifts. Dollar Tree is amazing for ice cream things. So if you come by and are on the show, you might get one of these, and you might be able to pick up a T-shirt. I'm going to give out a lot of T-shirts today. Of course, you can purchase them as well, and I'd love to hook you up. So just stop on by before you go to work. We'd love to see you here. We're here till 10 a.m. streaming live, show number 300. All right, roll it. Yeah?
Go back.
I got it. We're good. I can't see him, and yeah, I know. Can't hear. So, all right, got to thank our show sponsor, Rita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard of Frederick. Open daily, noon to 9. You can try a hot pretzel and iced coffee while you're there as well. If you can't get to Rita's, they can come to you. Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats. Rita's also has a mobile unit that can come to an event. If you're having a big event, you can give them a call about that, or they can cater an event. They've catered weddings, class reunions, proms, all that, of course, your field days and all of that at school. There's no reason not to have Rita's. 538 West South Street. All right, Ash, can we take our first break? And then I'm going to bring up Amy from Poppin' Party. Why can't I not get, I can't get it. Poppin' Party Services. Poppin' Party Services. No problem. We're going to give you a second, and we're going to get her up here to chat about making these beautiful balloon arrangements, planning your parties, doing all kinds of crafts, workshops. Are we good? Yeah. Okay.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com. All right. Thank you, Ashley. 34 Blast, Clark Computer Services, my loving husband, who enjoys these every 100 shows. We have such the best time. This is why we could never work together every single day. We'd kill each other. 25 years, babe. It's coming up. We only have a couple weeks to make it. 25 years. All right, I want to welcome Amy to the show. I actually have interviewed her, but her interview hasn't run yet, so this is a perfect opportunity. Welcome.
Hello. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you for getting up so early and coming out today. So I've learned a little bit because I've already chatted with you 3 times, I think, because my camera kept stopping, but we did it really, we got it, knocked it out of the park. So you're a mom?
Yes.
And you were trying to do balloons for your daughter, and you thought, hey, maybe I can do that.
Yeah, so that's how it got started. Her baby shower. I was going around trying to look for other balloon artists, and I wanted to do it myself, but you know, I'm pregnant. Don't really feel like doing that. So when I was hearing what I was quoted, I was like, I am gonna definitely learn how to do this.
Yeah.
So now it's popping off. So
Yeah.
hi, here I am.
Poppin' Party Supplies has now been born. Now you're an artsy crafty person.
Yes.
However, you went to school for something not so artsy crafty.
Yeah, so actually a bio major and minors in psychology and art history.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my background is in research and genetics, but ever since I had my baby girl, I was like, balloons, party stuff.
Yeah. And it's quite funny because when I first moved back to the U.S. from Australia with our kids, were 4 and 2, getting into the kids space when you have kids is amazing because not only when you own your own company does it offer you a little bit of flexibility, you can spend time, but you're in the space and your kid can enjoy it.
Right, and then on top of it, 1, who doesn't like balloons?
Yeah.
And then 2, with the workshop side of my business, I'm into a couple businesses as well, and they're also involved in the kid realm, so it opened up opportunities for my kid to have, so it's great.
Yeah, it really is great. And I think what we talked about and what you're finding is a very collaborative, partnership, business-orientated place that Frederick County and other counties can be.
Yeah, it's really been welcoming, and I think what has been setting me apart is I'm just walking up into these businesses or contacting them directly, and word of mouth and just connecting with folks, and that just seems to help out. So why not keep doing it?
Yeah, right. And I really love, and I hate to give away all this because I know we're going to talk about it, so I won't give away too much more, but you went to McDaniel and you attended an event and saw balloons one year, and they hired you because you're an alum and that person wasn't.
Correct. Yeah. So that's how I got started with McDaniel College, and I've been doing their balloons for about 2 years or so now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just did an alumni weekend event, 2-day event, and it was about over 1,000 balloons that I was handling. And it was really fun.
Yeah. What is the coolest? Is there a cool display that you're just really so chuffed that you actually did? Is there anything that stands out to you?
Honestly, probably the alumni event, because it was the most balloons I had, and I was able to use different areas of the venue to really captivate folks. And even while setting up, alumni were walking through like, what is this supposed to be? And I was like, well, come and find out.
Yeah, because it is, I mean, you guys, balloon artists everywhere, it fascinates me. I watch them on TikTok all the time, too, because you're blowing up the balloons one place, maybe getting some of them together, but it's really putting everything together to see your vision come to life at the event.
Yeah, especially if you don't have a big enough vehicle.
Yeah, how does that work?
Well, I'm starting to rent U-Hauls. Unless anybody wants to sponsor me and give me a truck, that'd be great. That'd be great. Poppin' Party Services. But no, yeah, so I try to put the arrangements together as much as possible at my house, and then once I'm on site, it's sort of like the specialty balloons, or maybe I'll add some sprinkles, and just touching everything up. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's a few hours plus as far as labor and getting everything moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you cry when you have to pop them at the end? After all that work.
Honestly, it gives me more content,
Yeah.
so I'm not that upset about it. But
Yeah.
in the beginning, yeah, I was just like, I still have garlands from like a month or so ago, just like chilling in my garage, and I'm like, I don't want to pop you, because it's like my artwork at the same
Yeah.
time, and I'm making it with my hands.
Yeah.
So yes, that part is a little difficult, but popping them is a really big stress reliever.
Yeah, I bet.
So I would, if anybody needs some stress relieving,
Yeah, yeah.
feel free to come pop my balloons.
All right, let's tell everybody. So, do you have any workshops scheduled coming up? We're trying to get her to do some here at 401 North Market Street, but do you have anything coming up?
Yeah, down my way, I have a beaded succulent event at Saints Row Brewing. And then in January, I hooked up with the Kentlands Mansion.
Okay.
So I'll be doing workshops there as well.
Oh, that's nice.
And then I'm also at Two Story Chimney and a couple other places. But yeah, that'll be all on my socials. and
Yeah, so look her up, Poppin' Party Services. I want to say supplies, I don't know why. Services. Poppin' Party Services. Look up Poppin' Party. You're going to find Amy, and check her out. Check out her workshops. Her work is amazing. You can come see it in person. And this was literally, I interviewed her and I was like, oh, wait, I'm doing an ice cream thing. You should bring, and she's like, oh my God, I've always wanted to do an ice cream cone.
This is a great opportunity. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for
Oh,
having me here. And
appreciate it.
this looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, I needed a bigger balloon on top, but it worked out.
It works. It works for sure. Thank you so much.
thank you.
All right. Check out Amy, Poppin' Party Services. On all the socials, I tell you, I watch a couple girls on TikTok. They're blowing up 2 balloons at a time, tying them so quickly, putting things together so quickly. And of course, like everything on social, it looks so simple. And it kind of is, in the sense that anyone can do it when you put your mind to it, but I'll tell you this. So I did one for my son and his fiance's engagement party. I was like, I'm just going to do a balloon thing. And mine did not look nearly as beautiful, and it was literally glue taped together. So where these guys can make freestanding things and just really beautiful displays, sometimes it does pay to go to the professionals always. Anyway, all right, babe, can you run Happening in Frederick with Intense Barbecue? And we'll go over all the events in Frederick. Now, look on any other video other than today's, and you'll see the full link to the Everything Frederick calendar. This is where I pull events from all over Frederick and put it in one place for you. There are hundreds of events in Frederick every single day, if you can believe it. And so there's no reason, now that the kids are out of school, if they're saying they're bored, go to the Everything Frederick calendar. If you guys know what a bit.ly is, you go to bit.ly/EF, those are uppercase, EF, calendar, all lowercase, and you will get to it. And I love putting it together, but it is a great resource if you're looking for fun stuff to do. And it's going to be a big summer, and it's already busy. All right, we're good. All right. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Intense Barbecue, a family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company. They cook in small batches to make sure the food is as fresh as it can be when it's delivered to you. I can attest to this. I met Rob and Robin, I think it was right around the pandemic, maybe before, and they brought me a meat parfait. I had never had one. It was in one cup, and it had layers of the beans, the slaw, the meat. It was one of the best things I've ever had. It is still to this day, when I go and order, I'm terrible about trying new things. If I like something, I keep getting it, and it is the one thing I keep order. However, Rob has at times brought, they do full catering. So if you're having a wedding, don't think of Intense Barbecue like you have to have barbecue at your wedding. He brought me a filet mignon with like roasted green beans, and he's done crab imperial. They do I mean, everything you can imagine. They can handle it. They've catered big weddings, small weddings, reunions, not just a food truck. IntenseBarbecue.com. I tell you, I can't recommend them high. He even did breakfast for me one day. So he is definitely can handle everything you've got. All right, so let's see what's happening here in Frederick. Let me get to my sheets here. All right. Okay, we talked about Souls of Joy. I only have until August 1st to collect 300 pairs of shoes, so I need your help doing that. You can drop them off at the Home of Everything Frederick, and that goes toward my count. But if you're around the Orioles Nest or down at Family Heritage Trust downtown, you can also drop off there. I also know, I believe WLR, which is like the auto spa and lube center, they are going to be doing some collections as well, so look out for that. Woodsboro Bank is going to be doing some collections, so just ask around if you want to drop off a pair of shoes, but I would really appreciate it being dropped off here. Again, my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and Zelle. Just look on a video from any other day, and you will see it. Or, of course, back tomorrow, I'll be back to normal, and you will have it there. All right, the Secret Stash has launched. It goes through July 11th. I need to congratulate, I think it's Robin. She found yesterday's envelope, which was hidden kind of behind Rita's, and she found that kind of quickly. I think that was a giveaway. But we have hidden some, and we are going to give you the hint at the end of the show. So you're going to have to stay watching. You're going to get today's hint for the envelope that is hidden. And every single weekday, we're hiding an envelope. It's got instructions inside on what you need to do to come and get your prizes. We have, Maryland Lottery scratch-offs, Good Morning Frederick merch, restaurant gift cards, Tree Trekkers climbing. I want to thank Tree Trekkers for sponsoring. They've actually sponsored our Watch and Win event, which is coming up at the end of the summer, which is you got to put a magnet on your vehicle, text it to me, and when we show it on the show, you're going to win. $100, easy. So anyway, we've launched the Secret Stash that goes through July 11th. You got to watch each show every single day to see the hints that we play. All right, today, obviously, we're here at the Home of Everything Frederick until 10. 3:30 today is the Freedom Vibes Fest. That's at Sophie and Madigan's Playground. There are food trucks. I saw our good friends B-Dubs is going to be there, along with Cote Kids Shaved Ice. I don't know who else is going to be there, but there's going to be vendors and line dancing. Line dancing is the thing now all of a sudden. I feel like this is making a huge comeback. I don't know. I don't know any line dances, but WFRE had an event the other day, and that's all it was. Sharon's School of Dance does tons of line dances, and I know Benstown has line dancing every Wednesday if you're into that. All right, tomorrow is Alive at 5. It is the best happy hour on Carroll Creek every Thursday now through September 25th. It is 21 and up only. It's a $6 cover plus $6 beverages. Food trucks are there with food for purchase. Aze and the squad are going to be there. And I was reading earlier they're having a kickoff to Juneteenth as well, or a Juneteenth celebration at Alive at 5 tomorrow. June 21st, which is Saturday, it is my husband's birthday. It's my son's birthday as well. And it is also the day we do pop-up vendors right here at the Home of Everything Frederick. We have vendors every Saturday and Sunday. They change all the time, but local artisans are just like the people we have here in the store at the Home of Everything Frederick. All local artisans. We try to support local, not only local big businesses, but small businesses as well. And that happens from 11 to 4 on Saturday. Then there's the Spirits of Maryland Festival. This is where a lot of the distillers in Maryland gather. They're going to be in the Visitation Ballroom, where you can try all their stuff, which is pretty cool. We got a ton of local distilleries here in Frederick, including 10th Ward. I know will be there. True Standard, I think, is going to be there as well. They just opened up. They're a rum distiller. But we've also got Puerto Rico Distillery, which is also a rum distiller. We've got McClintock, Dragon. I mean, I think we're the home of distillers, brewers, and wineries here in Frederick. But anyway, Spirits of Maryland Festival, you can get your tickets on Eventbrite. They even have a whiskey university you can go to if you get the VIP ticket. They're going to teach you all about local whiskeys. And then you can do your tastings. General admission starts at 2, I believe. And that's on the grounds of Visitation right here in downtown on 2nd Street. Well, between 2nd and, what other, is that Church? Church and 2nd, Ash? Yes. Yeah. But inside the ballroom will be all your distillers, and then food trucks and other vendors will be out in the gardens in front, which is kind of cool because if the weather sucks, you at least know you'll be able to get some good tastings in. 3 to 9 is Veteran Family Fun Day. I believe they may have closed off the reservations for that. If you go to pullingforveterans.org or look for them on social, you can see, but this is a free event for veterans and their families. It's got free food, free entertainment, games. It's on the grounds of the Burkittsville Ruritan Club. It was a really great event last year. I encourage you, if you are a veteran or a veteran's family, go to this event. You're going to be amongst people who absolutely not only appreciate your service, but want to give back to you. At 7 p.m., at the Vanish Hall in Boonesboro, it is the Rabbit's Foot Reunion. If you've been in Frederick for any length of time, and you probably have to go back 20 years, but the Rabbit's Foot was a nightclub where Mariachi is right now on 355, and they do a reunion every year for the past several years. They get a bunch of bands to play, bring in a ton of people. Well, the last few years, they have been giving back to Reforge. Reforge is a nonprofit supporting our veterans, and they do some amazing stuff too. We've talked to Mitch, who's the executive director. George McCready's is the former owner of the Rabbit's Foot. They are putting that on. I think last year 700 people went to that event, but all the bands donated their time. Vanish Hall has donated the space. So go out, get your ticket, get up to Boonesboro on Saturday night at 7 o'clock for the Rabbit's Foot reunion to benefit Reforge. Then Sunday, Summer Concert Series. I don't even know if they had it the last 2 weeks because seems to rain on every weekend. I don't know what Mother Nature's deal is, but hopefully this weekend will be nice. You can do the pregame from 5 to 7 with WFRE broadcasting live from the Baker Park Band Shell. This is really a great Frederick tradition to set up a blanket or sit in the seats and listen to live music on Sunday evening while the sun goes down. It is really very cool. This Sunday, it's I and I Rhythm, which is rock and reggae, and that starts at 7 o'clock. It goes till about 8:30, and that is every Sunday now through August at the Baker Park Band Shell. June 26th is Thorpwood's Community Day. If you've never been to the Thorpwood property, I encourage you to utilize this time to go. From 10 to 1, they're going to be doing, now this is a Thursday, so if you're working, obviously you can't, but if you're home with the kiddos, take them up. It's with Frederick County Public Library. It's a great way to get out and see the property and see all the great things that Thorpwood is doing in and around our community. And I encourage you to go up to that on June 26th. And then coming up on, I can't even believe we're already talking about the end of June, but June 27th is PTSD Awareness Day, and Pulling for Veterans is going to be at Memorial Park, which is right down near the William Talley Rec Center. and they are going to have a vigil at 6:30. You know, losing 22 of our veterans a day is way too many. Actually, I think I talked to somebody the other day. They think it's even higher. We need to get that number down. We need to show veterans that there are people out there that will listen. There are a ton of resources. They just need to reach out to them, including Pulling for Veterans, Reforge, the Veteran Service Center on Monocacy Boulevard. There are a ton, Platoon 22, tons of great organizations in Frederick to support our veterans who need it. June 28th and 29th, this is very cool. I'd never heard of this. It's the Country Roads and Gardens Tour. It goes through places you don't typically go to, or I don't typically go to. You'll be able to drive through Braddock Heights, Middletown, Myersville, Wolfsville, and Smithsburg and visit local gardens. And it's a great way to see Frederick County. Get out there and be reminded of how much space we have. Ash and I were out hiding some of the secret stash envelopes and driving through the county, because it's going to be anywhere in Frederick County. And I said to him, I forget how big Frederick County is and how rural we still have. I know it's hard when you're downtown or in the suburbs to remember. So get out and see Frederick County. We have a beautiful, large county, and with some amazing farmland and horses and all kinds of things. And you got to get out there and see it. So do that, 10 to 4 on June 28th. If you look up Country Roads and Gardens Tour, you'll see the tickets and all the information. I believe that is on Eventbrite to check that out. June 28th is also the day at 2. The Frederick Basket Company is closing its brick and mortar. They're having a kind of farewell. It's called It's Not Goodbye, because they are going to be an online-only shop. I know a lot of people are upset by this, but with high rents and low margins, sometimes businesses have to make the tough decisions in order to keep going. So instead of closing completely, they are just shutting their brick and mortar shop. But go by and see it, especially if you've never been. One of the things I see all the time on the group Everything Frederick and More, when a business closes, there are hundreds of people that say, oh, I was just going to go. Oh, I never got a chance to get in there. Well, I recommend you try to get into these places as much as possible, because I know it is tough. It's tough having a brick and mortar. Shannon and I have learned a ton from having this shop at 401 North Market Street. While this isn't our primary source of income, thank goodness. It is really, really tough to make things work, to spend money on marketing, to try to get people to your shops, to have merchandise that people want to purchase. And so we know firsthand how tough it can be. And so get out there, see Frederick Basket Company in person, so that if you do want to order from them, you will know what they can put together. June 29th, I believe, are still doing a Sunday brunch and sparkling wine event right here with O from the Box Theory. I haven't seen the event, so I'm going to reach out to her and make sure that is going. But she is just incredible. She is an artist when it comes to carving food and making a display look nice. If you are looking for more than just a charcuterie board and you want a piece of artwork that people are going to talk about, I tell you right now, you need to contact O from the Box Theory. Coming up July 4th, it is Party in the Park. So here's a confession. I think I came down to Baker Park's 4th of July maybe a handful of times before I was married. Once we got married and moved back to Frederick, Ash, did we ever come down to Party in the Park? Okay, yeah, until I had to work. Yeah. The only times we did was when I was working and I had to be down there. But I'm working again. So Party in the Park is WFRE's live music extravaganza. Okay, it happens down near Color Lake. So we're on the Color Lake side of Baker Park. WFRE sets up in that whole area by the tennis courts. It is I'm so excited this year, actually. It's gonna be a long day, but it's gonna be a great day. Shannon Flannery and I have sponsored the Mechanical Bull. And it means because we've sponsored it, you can ride free. And we did this at Touch a Truck as well, which was just held recently at the fairgrounds. So fun. Now, I got to talk to Grayson, who is the operator of the Mechanical Bull, to get the time for the adults to beat. I think we had, it was about 40 seconds at Touch a Truck. But if you stay on longer than whatever time it is that we set, you're going to get one of these awesome shirts. And I'm going to walk right over here for a sec. Going off camera. Okay, and you can buy one of these today as well. The front says, Frederick is buckin' awesome. And on the back, from Good Morning Frederick and everything Frederick, it says, we hope you enjoy the ride. You're going to win one of these on 4th of July if you come and see us, and you can stay on the bull long enough, or you're going to be able to buy one. You can buy one today. $20 for these t-shirts. Frederick is buckin' awesome. It's got like a metallic silver. That ink in the middle is metallic. Hannah from Special Tees, once again, just takes our vision and runs with it. And we so appreciate them. If you are looking to get any shirts done, we highly recommend her. I also had her do my tent, which is the best tent in the whole entire world. I have done marketing for 20-some years, radio stations and other businesses. You took the vision of that tent and you can see it from 40 miles. I love it. For a marketer, you have the best eye. So go to Hannah at Special Tees. She can design. She can do whatever you need. She can also print on the spot. So if you have a big event and you want shirts done on the spot, they'll bring out their little mini, what do you call what they do, babe? Silk screen. Yeah, they'll bring out their mini silk screening and they'll do them right on the spot, which is very cool too, so you can see how that's done. Anyway, so 4th of July, you can come ride the Mechanical Bull and see me, and we're going to have goodies and all kinds of stuff for you as well. You can listen to some live music. So Hannah Ponce opens up Party in the Park at 1 o'clock, and I've got her interview coming next week. Hi, Dee Dee. Oh, goodness, Dee Dee Fowler's here. This is going to be great. Cannot wait. We're going to get her on the show in just a minute. She is a party in a pocket. Anyway, we're going to have Hannah's interview on next week, and we have a couple other bands, and then the headliner is Runaway June, and they've got music that's playing. You've heard it. I Can Buy My Own Drink. I think that's one of their big ones that made it to the top 10. So we're so excited to have Runaway June at Party in the Park, and we can't wait to see them. And then there's a whole kids area that's going to have interactive games and fun for the kiddos. I know Karma's Auto Care is coming in. We've got, let's see, who else is coming? Goldfish Swim School is going to be there. And I've got a couple others. Key City Myofascial Stretch is going to be there as well. And, oh, Dee Dee came to get her shirt. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up in just a second, and we're gonna chat with her because I know she's got to run. But we're gonna talk a little bit about True Standard with her because that's where she is now. So anyway, if you don't have plans for 4th of July, you do now. Come down to Party in the Park. If you want to avoid the big crowds, just come down early and then leave and get to go where you want to go. We start at 1 o'clock. Of course, the fireworks are about 9:30. WFRE does a whole synchronized fireworks show as well to the radio, so you're going to want to tune in to 99.9 for that. And, you know, you can tune in to hear me 99.9 on Saturdays, 3 to 7. I'm always there with you as well. Hey, Drew, come on in. Oh, we got the guys from the Salty Seahorse here. We're going to chat with them in a little bit, too. But anyway, you're going to be able to get your shirt. You might be able to win a shirt, and we would love to see you there. All right, I'm going to take a break. Do you want to run one of those? 24 hour would be good. We're going to run that, and then we're going to be right back. We're going to talk with Dee Dee, and we're going to get the guys from the Salty Seahorse up here in just a minute. Hey, it's Danny from Good Morning Frederick. If someone called you up and said, hey, I got 24 hours to spend in Frederick, what would you tell them is the must do?
24 hours, so much pressure.
Wow, wow.
The first thing is walk Carroll Creek Promenade.
Yeah.
National parks.
Yeah.
Say that they definitely need to walk all along the creek and go down into Baker Park.
Or go to one of our lovely wineries, breweries, distilleries, because they're all around the county and they're fantastic.
Just relax, just unwind and take advantage.
If they like to drink, I'm gonna say the distilleries.
Goes back to outdoors, the parks.
It's a crazy place. There's just a lot of stuff here you wouldn't expect.
A stroll around Baker Park.
They must walk the creek.
Well, I'm gonna be like, I'm taking you out on the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah.
Right?
I love the small town.
Are you interested in history? You can spend a whole week.
On a road trip all around Frederick.
All of the art galleries that are on Market Street.
And browsing around downtown.
A walk downtown for the shops and the restaurants.
The city, you know, is walkable, it's really pretty, it's a very cute town.
Walk Carroll Creek.
Walk along Carroll Creek and go to some restaurants.
The beautiful, Claremont, the Drive, the country roads.
What I am so proud of is how eclectic and different every single little spot is.
The covered bridges.
Downtown.
Head straight downtown towards Market Street and walk either way. You're going to find great food. Walk the creek. You're going to find pleasant people, lots of entertainment.
The national and scenic byways that we have. I mean, there's so much. How do you fit it into 24 hours?
Go take a walk around Baker Park.
The Delaplane.
Downtown on the promenade, walk around a little bit, probably hit a brewery.
Yeah.
The creek at night with the boat.
Come downtown and go to different restaurants.
I've never met a meal that I didn't like.
I'm partial to Bushwallers. I think you have to go have a pint at Bushwallers.
You'll not find a city better than Frederick.
Eat at a really good restaurant.
Walk the strip a bit, walk the canal, kind of see Frederick and take it in for what it is.
The boats in the winter or the lilies this time of year. And then eat at a good downtown restaurant.
Cunningham Falls.
You have to go up to Cunningham Falls.
My first thing is always the restaurants.
All the stores and restaurants downtown. Eat, drink, be merry.
Go to the Common Market.
Yeah.
Co-op.
Our craft beverage entities.
Some art.
Get in some arts and culture.
Walking through downtown and Baker Park.
Definitely have to come downtown.
You need to walk and shop Market Patrick Street.
All of the art galleries.
There's breweries, there's wineries, there's gonna get you outside.
Basically, we're saying downtown Frederick.
Yeah.
Obviously do all the shopping, but go to so many good restaurants. I couldn't even pick one.
See some live music.
Go for a little hike in Gambrill Park or something like that.
Well, I want to say stop by the orchard, of course.
Greenbrier, that place, it's got the beach.
My wife likes to say, every time we come downtown, she says it reminds her of a Hallmark movie.
Okay, I would say the restaurants.
There's just so much art here.
Stop by Baker Park on your way, maybe Maryland Heights would be my favorite hike in Frederick.
Yeah.
Go to Cunningham Falls State Park.
Come downtown for sure.
Yeah.
Dining.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of good dining. The restaurants and then the stores.
Walk along Carroll Creek and get some food.
Our beautiful downtowns, our outdoor recreation.
Check out just the arts and the music of Frederick.
Take a walk in Baker Park.
Go through Baker Park.
Walk Carroll Creek.
You need to take in the downtown.
Okay, 24 hours. All right, we started off at Bakehouse. We get delicious bakery from Bakehouse. Then we walk down to Frederick Coffee. We get our delicious coffee there. Then we're gonna walk up Market Street. We are gonna stop by and get some cute stuff from like The Muse. And we're gonna get chocolate from Perfect Truffle. And then we're gonna go down Patrick Street and look at the cutest like mirror balls and vintage stuff over at MC Vintage. And then we're gonna go up and we're gonna get lunch at the Orchard. We're gonna walk up Market Street to go walk off our lunch, and then we're going to come down Market Street, and then we're going to go to Wine Kitchen and get some delicious dinner with a wonderful bottle of wine. And then hopefully Alive at 5 is happening because it's a Thursday.
Oh, yeah. We have a great, it really is beautiful. All right, we are back, and I am with Dee Dee Fowler. She's a party in a pocket, I'm telling you right now. Thank you for stopping by this morning.
You're welcome. Congratulations. We're so excited for you. And I had to get
a limited edition T-shirt and ice cream for breakfast.
I know.
The best.
I know. The only thing we're missing is the rum. So you are the events person for True Standard Distilling, just opened recently. Tell me how that all came about and things you might have planned coming up.
Brian and Ashley Allen are the owners. Brian and Ashley fell in love abroad with rum and brought the love here. We are next to the Frederick Post Office. We have amazing cocktails. We have a great team, and we're so excited. Our grand opening went so well, and we're so excited to see people actually in the building now. This weekend, we're going to be at Visitation for the Maryland Spirits Festival. This week we have on special our Appalachian. So it's apple cider with a little bit of our spiced rum. It's really, really good. Today we're doing a special on the blender bike.
Okay.
So it'll be like an Appalachian slushy kind of thing. So come see us. We're excited to have you.
What hours you guys?
We are 3 to 10. 3 to 10 today.
Okay.
I think.
Wednesday.
3 to 10. It's online.
3 o'clock.
Follow us on social.
3 o'clock. 3 o'clock for sure.
Yeah.
Now it is a fan. We ran their interview with Brian and Ashley, and the building is amazing. They took so much time, and it cost them so much. They invested so much to make sure it was great. But it is an event space that people can rent out. You can obviously go in the tasting room and check things out as well. How many people does that hold for an event? Do you know?
Our tasting room is about 75 people, and we can open the back doors into our packaging and barrel room to allow for about 150 people.
Yeah, it's really great. So before this, what were you doing?
I was a preschool teacher on a farm for Wild Sprouts, which is an outdoor preschool program, nature program in Knoxville, Maryland.
Yeah. And you've moved now to babysitting adults.
Right. Yeah. I just wanted to try something different. I love Ashley and Brian, and I'm so thankful for this opportunity. It's been so much fun.
Yeah. Dee Dee's got the best vibe. If you're looking for an event space for up to 125 people or so, you can reach out to Dee Dee at True Standard. Follow them on social. Another great business right in downtown Frederick. People investing in Frederick and giving back. We love that so much. And what has been the most fun for you so far with this new kind of direction that you're headed?
I love the grand opening. We had so much fun planning that. But we had a really special proposal in the beginning of May, and it was so fun to
you
plan.
Were a part of that?
I was. It was so fun.
Oh,
yeah, it was such a good time, and she did say yes.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
I mean, you hope when you do something big like that the answer is yes, for sure. What I do love as well with True Standard is, and Ashley was saying this, you take some of the drinks that we would typically make with a different alcohol, like maybe a Bloody Mary, and you put a spin on it with the rums that you guys have. The rums you guys have right now, the line is Dangerous Summer. Is that right?
Yes. We were just actually at an event in Jefferson, Maryland, Saturday, and it was really interesting to see the people come up and be like, I'm not a rum drinker, and we were like, hold on, let's teach you how to drink the rum. And surprisingly enough, we sold so many bottles. So we just ask that you give it a try, even if you're not a rum drinker. Our head of hospitality, Kim, is amazing, and you could go in and say, I really like wine, I'm not really sure, and she will find something for you that you like.
Yeah.
We guarantee.
Yeah, I absolutely love that, because I think I had a similar to a Crush, and but made with the rum, and it was absolutely delicious. A great line. You can pick it up not only at the tasting room, but you are available in some local outlets as well.
So we are, Idiom Brewery is selling our painkiller. We're working on a couple of restaurants coming up, and we'll be hopefully in stores and restaurants in the next few weeks.
Yeah. These guys are just getting going, and when Brian was telling me how long the process is for the non-silver rum, I think the silver rum is probably the quickest, and everything else takes a lot of time. They age them in barrels from Maker's Mark and all kinds of different places. It's just really, it's a labor of love and time.
It is. Our end product will be this brand called Noble Pursuit, and it's our aged rum. So that's about 5 to 8 years before we tap into the first round of that. So ramping up production for restaurants, to keep us sustained in the tasting room and to get into restaurants locally.
Yeah.
So
So ask for it wherever you go, because when you start requesting it, they'll start looking for it. True Standard, downtown Frederick. You got to visit them. Thank you so much for coming by today.
Congratulations. We're so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. I want to thank Dee Dee for coming by this morning with all that energy, always. Love it, love it. Keeps you going, for sure. Does. But, you know, we do love when people invest in downtown and put back into the economy. We are very, very lucky here in Frederick to kind of have a bubble over us economically. And, you know, people keep investing down here, which is awesome. All right, and let me just see if there's anything else. The only other event that I want to make sure you mark your calendar for is July 12th. It is the Rubber Duck Derby Festival in Union Bridge. This was postponed from a June event date because of they're in a flood zone, literally, and it was a little too damp because they have a whole Jeep show and they've got a bunch of vendors and a bunch of stuff for the kids to do, like an inflatable obstacle course. And of course, the fundraiser part is you buy these rubber ducks, they send them down the creek, and the first ones in win prizes and cash and all kinds of fun stuff, which is great. Now, you can just purchase the ducks. You don't even have to go to the event, but go to dreambigunionbridge.com for details on that. And you can buy your ducks. You can get all the information about the event, where the shuttles run and all that. But that's coming up mid-July. And then we have some really cool events coming up later this summer. I am once again going to be hosting Blue Crabs and Blueprints, which is the Habitat for Humanity event in Walkersville. I did it last year. We had such a great time. If you like picking crabs, this will be a great event for you. Look online. Blue Crabs and Blueprints is coming up in August. We're already talking. I mean, this is what I hate about being an events person, is you're already thinking about talking about events in September and October, and here we are just in June with this continuum of June gloom. I will really be glad when the sun decides to show its face again for us and come on out to play. But in the meantime, there's a lot of great things to do. Tonight, actually, my family and I are headed to Warehouse Cinemas to see How to Train Your Dragon. And it is one of my favorite animated. I'm looking forward and a little nervous to seeing how the live action goes. But my daughter's cat, Remy, I always call him Toothless because he looks just like that dragon when he puts his ears back. But we're looking forward to seeing that. I believe now, so Tuesdays is $7 any movie. I believe now Wednesdays it's $8 movies and half off Beer Wall. So for the adults who might want to have a beverage or two before the movies, head over to Warehouse Cinemas, or you don't even have to go to the movies. You can go just get a couple cocktails and some food. Their flatbread pizzas are awesome. You could do that as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, the I know, funnel cake fries. Drunken fries. I never had them. Oh, you like those? Ash is giving thumbs up for the drunken fries. They have everything on them, like cheese and all that stuff. Oh yeah, you'd like that. We usually get the buffalo chicken flatbread. Ash is a fan of that. Mama Cone is a fan of the funnel cake fries, as am I, with nothing to dip it in. And of course, you get that refillable popcorn and unlimited sodas. You can't beat it. Good value. And of course, it's summer. So what do you want to do? Head inside, of course. Sit at the movies. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do this evening. So if you want to come hang out with us, we're going to be watching How to Train Your Dragon. We did go see Lilo and Stitch a couple weeks ago. Really liked that movie. That was fun. And that's still showing. So if you're looking for some good movies for the kids, hopefully How to Train Your Dragon is a good one. All right, let me bring up, hey Drew, you want to come on up? So if you've been watching the show at all, you will have noticed that we've been talking about the Salty Seahorse, and that is Drew and your family's investment in Corolla, North Carolina. Thank you for coming out today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us, and it's so exciting that you have your 300th episode. I tell all my friends at work and everything to watch, and I got them hooked on it.
He is so sweet, so sweet. Doesn't have to be, but so sweet. All right, so you work a day job, obviously, a serious job, but on the side, you and your family have invested in a property in Corolla. Why Corolla, North Carolina, and this property? What was it?
So we used to go down to rent, and we just love it. It's wide open, pretty much, and peaceful, relaxing.
Yeah.
And so, because we used to go to Ocean City every year, and there's nothing wrong with Ocean City, but it's a different vibe, different feel. And then we're like, well, we want other people to experience that as well.
Yeah.
So we bought the place, and we put our own personal touches on it, and made it like how we would think everybody else would enjoy and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to checking it out. We're going at the end of the summer, so it is on the 4x4 beach. So you have to have a 4x4, or you guys provide information about rentals.
Yeah, so we actually recently did a collaboration with Outer Banks Jeep Rental company. So if you book with us, you get exclusive discounts from them, only for our customers.
Yeah.
So you could either rent with them or bring your own 4x4, and the passes are included in the booking, so you can park right on the beach, and
yeah. Very cool. I haven't driven on a beach since Daytona, which was so long ago. But yeah, and so your place sleeps 14, is that right?
So it sleeps 18.
18.
Yes. Yep. And we added a couple new things. We added a fire pit outdoor by the canal, and sorry, I'm blanking.
That's okay. That's okay.
A Blackstone griddle.
Oh,
So
wow, very nice. We love the black stuff.
the breakfast and stuff, very easy.
Yeah.
Cleanup's a breeze.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, we love cooking outside in the summer for sure. And if you have a lot of people, nothing better than having a griddle like that to serve on. So we're looking forward to it, but it is the Salty Seahorse 2, what is it?
The Salty Seahorse 2201.com.
All right, the Salty Seahorse 2201.com. Check it out if you're looking for a place to rent. Long weekends or weeks obviously are available, but if you're looking for a place to go with your family, that could be a great opportunity, and I can't wait to show you guys all about it later this summer. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
And congratulations
Thank
again.
you. Thank you. Make sure you guys get a t-shirt before you leave, okay? On me. That's on me.
Thank you.
All right. See, this is what happens when you come and you hang out with me. You get goodies. I bribe people all the time. We got gift bags for people to grab as well. And, you know, I got to pay people to hang out with me. I'm just kidding. And my sister just walked in. Mama Cohn's in the back. I'm going to get her, too, to come on and talk about her journey with my show. Pretty much since day one. She's on every single day. You'll see her comments. She's become a mini celebrity herself, which is quite funny. And, oh, she's listening and looking at me through the window. She's trying to listen to the show, which is about 30-second delayed. So I'll have to wait for her response on that. But anyway, the Salty Seahorse, along with some of our other great partners, I'm telling you, I'm very honored and humbled that people take their time to invest in me so that I can give back to this community that I love so much. And, you know, I tell you, 300 shows, I should have done the totals, but I didn't. I think I have interviewed close to 680 people or 690 people, And I've met so many new friends. It is just phenomenal how deep this county goes with people doing business and supporting. I see a lot of you online. I just want to start shouting out some people that I see that have joined the show or stopped to watch. I want to thank, I see Megan Lehman was on, Cammie, Ann, Kevin Kirby from Florida. How you doing, man? Jennifer Long, you know, I reached out to you about collecting for souls. I hope you guys are doing it. Her and her daughter are some of the top collectors. Allison, Dot is watching, along with Becky, mother-daughter right there. And I know what Becky said, you know I'll be there, girl. That is 4th of July. These guys, every single year, have a tradition where they get up at the crack of dawn, literally, go down, pick their pavilion, decorate it, cook. They have hammocks, they have chairs, they play games. They are there all day and all night. I absolutely love that tradition. Oh, my friend Danielle is watching, and she is, look, we got, downtown Frederick, of course. She is pregnant. We're so excited. We can't wait to welcome the baby boy. In October, yeah. Connie, thank you for watching. Oh, Michelle is watching, soon to be a Mimi. Is she a Mimi? Michelle, I think is that your grandma name, Mimi? I love grandma names. I hope I don't have one for a long time because my kids are still young. But thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much. Oh, Shannon Flannery just walked in. We're going to get her on in just a minute. Let her get herself set. Julie Gaver, who handed off souls to us, and appreciate that. I want to thank, Melanie Klein. And, of course, Jeff Koger is watching from work. You can give Atlas a call, get your floors done. We totally recommend, obviously. They've done the floors in our condo in South Carolina, and they're doing amazing work. And they did our house in Yellow Springs, too. Sanded and replaced and sealed. Michelle, want to say good morning to you from Pulling for Veterans. Thank you so much. These are the comments and people I can see, the ones that I know or I'm friends with. But if you're watching, if you've tuned in, I appreciate it. I also want to say at Show 300, we reached the 1,400 subscriber milestone, which I just happened to notice while I was logging in for this morning. I didn't even realize. So 1,400 subscribers, thank you so much. I know it sounds small, and YouTube is our smallest channel as far as volume, but it is the most consistent. It's the one we're on the most. It is the one that has, knock on wood, not failed me at all to stream to or anything else, whereas Facebook sometimes gets finicky. So if you want to keep up with everything I'm doing, subscribe to the YouTube channel, because here's the thing. I am right now on the search for other podcasts about Frederick. And hopefully we will have later this year or early next year 2 or 3 additional shows on the channel Everything Frederick Live. That is why the channel is called Everything Frederick Live. Good Morning Frederick was just supposed to be one of the shows from that. And so that way you will get other content from other creators. And if you're interested in doing a podcast, doesn't have to be daily, but it should be at least weekly or bi-monthly. But it just has to be from somebody in Frederick or about something in Frederick. And let's chat, because I'd love to get more shows on the Everything Live YouTube channel, and I can help you monetize and get you paid kind of immediately, which is kind of cool, because one of the biggest thing about podcasters right now is 90% of them, probably 95%, don't make any money. And I've gotten the formula to figure out how to do it, and I'd love to help you do it as well. So if you can talk for 10 episodes, 20 minutes at a time, They only have to be 30-minute episodes, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. If you can do that at least 10 times in a row, you can have a podcast, and we'd love to have you on the Everything Frederick Live platform. So reach out and let me know. All right, we're going to take one more break, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to get the real estate goddess who hates to be on camera. We're going to get her on here now, too. Yep. Who's always wanted to go to Alaska? Well, that's me, and I'm putting together a trip June 9th through June 20th of 2026. I would love for you to join me, working together with Antietam World Travel Service to put together an amazing itinerary featuring both land and sea. We're going to see all the great stuff you see when you go to Alaska. I promise it's going to be a lot of fun. Go to bit.ly/Alaska2 for more information.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is sponsored by The Healing Storm. Shannon and her team strive to create an environment where you're seen, heard, and valued. The Healing Storm focuses on alternative, holistic healing methods to relieve your stress and pain. Massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage, and a healing journey program. Check out thehealingstorm.com for all the details and to schedule an appointment today.
Hey, it's Danny, and I asked my guest, what are the top 3 things you love about Frederick? Here are their answers.
Where do I start?
I think that the culture that we have here of people being kind and nice to each other.
The people.
One is the community.
I love that Frederick is so vibrant.
How friendly everyone is.
This county is so amazing at giving back.
I've never lived in an area where the community is so supportive and just well connected.
Like the people are the difference in Frederick.
The geography.
The sense of community.
There's so many different activities and things to do.
There's always something to do.
The food. I love the restaurants.
We are in such a great location as a launching point to other places in the area.
I love the historic downtown.
This is magical.
Wineries, big fan of wineries.
The people.
The community. Second favorite thing is that we retained the old architecture from the 1700s. And
I love this little walkable vibe, this walkable downtown.
Yeah. We're also close enough to DC.
The compassion and the outreach in the community is really unparalleled.
I love the diversity.
We have that special,
we do.
Whatever it is, we have
it. Feel the creek. I mean,
the scenery and the activities.
I love how relatively small town it feels.
In Frederick, everybody is so welcoming and open.
There's a genuine sense of community here.
I love the community
of the creek.
It's nice, it's quiet, the people are great. It's been a blessing for not just from the business perspective, from a family perspective.
I love the community.
We are never at a lack of things to do. Just look at your calendar.
The people that make up this community is really different.
There's something going on every day.
It's very vibrant.
It's the downtown. I mean, the downtown's so cute.
Business support.
Nature. I mean, there's a lot of really great parks and hiking and streams. So as a family, we enjoy doing that.
I love from the Frederick, the community.
Love the school system. With
The sense of pride that everyone has in the community.
Yeah. I am a big fan of some of the shops downtown.
Yeah.
And it's small enough that you can still see people you know.
The young community in a way of like, they're very active. I feel like people really go outside and move around.
The people.
The first that comes to mind is the community.
Frederick is so friendly.
Food is amazing.
The collaboration is unparalleled that we have.
The community.
This is an amazing place to raise family.
I love hiking and I love anywhere nature, and I love Cunningham Falls. I love anything like that.
I love how friendly the people are.
Our connectedness.
One, the people.
I'm really happy to be here.
I feel like Frederick has a little bit of everything. Like we have the downtown scene. We have all sorts of shops, so I can go do like my errands, and then nature is just like right there, so I can get out and get in touch with nature.
Probably the food.
You can't talk about Frederick without talking about restaurants, man. There's so many good restaurants.
People are so friendly and so welcoming.
Collective effervescence.
How can we support each other,
Yeah.
right? And Frederick does just an insanely good job of that.
It's unique,
I love the sense of community here.
The people.
I love the many places you can go to eat. There's enormous choices out there, and it's fun experimenting in different restaurants and trying new things I never tried before. I like that.
Yeah.
Embrace risk as a community.
The collaboration that we have.
I love the growth. I love that we never stop trying to find ways to solve the problems in Frederick County.
I don't see us ever moving from here.
And that's what makes Frederick one of the best places to live in the world, probably.
See, the 9 o'clock crowd has come and going. We're having ice cream for breakfast. Don't you love this? Uh-huh. Salted caramel. Yes, thank you very much. Though I think, Ash, is there chocolate in the salted caramel?
Trouble.
Who puts chocolate in the salted caramel? Goodbye, my friend.
Katie Stevens, I'm still trying to make camping happen at the Frederick Fair.
I love. We are going to do it.
It's going to be so good.
We're going to have the Dee Dee and Danny show. I'm telling you. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing.
All right, have a great day.
All right, you too. Thank you. All right. Head down to True Standard, though. Check them out. Yeah, really great local business. Come down here and have some ice cream. 45 more minutes we got. So delicious. Like I said, it's like having cereal, kind of. I think, anyway. Got some great toppings for you. All right, let's see. I know, all right, Shannon doesn't want to come up, but I'm going to embarrass her anyway, so. Literally a year ago in March, I quit my job in February of 2024, and I said, what can I do? I want to do something that has meaning. I want to do so. Yes, you can come up. I know, she's begrudgingly she's coming up. All right, I know, she was not prepared for this.
I do have my shirt on.
I know, she does have her shirt on. We're twinning. And you got the lovely jacket that is available for sale here at 401 North Market Street. But anyway, I called you up. We've known each other for a long time.
Yes.
And I said, hey, I quit my job. And you said, hey, I just rented a shop front.
I was like, I'm just getting ready to sign a lease.
Yeah.
And I've been just really praying about it. Should I do this? Should I do this? And then talking to you, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this.
All right, so if you don't know, you're crazy, because watching my show you should know. But Shannon Flannery, real estate for how long? 21 years. She just handled a purchase Mom made, took care of us. I'm telling you, top notch all the way. Totally 100% recommend. And you put us in touch with all the right people that got things done for us, which is great. So tell me, on the real estate side, that part of it, I know you invest in your people, your clients, as well as the people you utilize. Tell me why that's so important.
Why is it so important? I mean, one, I love what I do, and I love what I do because helping people find homes is such a stressful time for them. And it just brings me joy to see their eyes when we walk into a house. I already know that it's the one, and to see that they know that it's the one. And so I invested time in them. I make sure that they're taken care of, and I make sure that I work with vendors that take care of them the way that I do. And you know, so, and I take care of my vendors, you know, and if they screw up, they're gone. No, I'm just kidding.
Here's your warning. Okay, and then right before the pandemic, you had this idea to start a group that supported local business, because you are already supporting local businesses through the pandemic, investing your own money to buy gift cards and to take food places and support local restaurants. And then Everything Frederick was born. Tell me kind of about that thought process and, my God, where we are today, which is so unreal.
So there was a food group that started around that time on Facebook, and started by Chris Martin, who's wonderful. And he had asked me to help him advertise on there and like share my my food going to the hospitals and stuff, and invite my friends, and I did that. I was like, you know, people love food. This is kind of an easy thing to get on here and talk about, but we have so many mom and pops in Frederick that need our love and help that I want a group that loves everybody, and we're all trapped in our houses, and let's be able to talk and ask questions and, you know, connect. And then at the same time, all that was happening, we had so many nonprofits start. And so it was a place for nonprofits to really get known and get help and unite our community. And so it just became this place where you go to Everything Frederick. People tell me, we start our day at Everything Frederick because we want to see what's going on, the drama, the news. And now they watch your show. Yeah. And so it's like this whole like community thing, and I just love it.
And we just topped how many?
150? Well, almost 150,000.
Almost 150,000 people. Now, I got to tell you, I was added as an admin reluctantly to the group because obviously I stream into it and I get questions. There are about 200 posts an hour. 400 posts an hour, and they have to be manually approved. Once people are,
because otherwise spammers they take over your groups, and I learned that early on from helping other groups. So when I started mine, I want to make sure that didn't happen because it can destroy all your efforts.
For sure. And spammers jump on every single thing I do. Like when I have an event, all the spammers are saying, hey, get your vendor space here, and it's terrible. It's awful. And so to try to keep the group as pristine as possible with 150,000 people, that's what you guys do. I do know that group has saved businesses, grown businesses, started businesses. I mean, it's unbelievable the reach now that 150,000 people have.
Yeah, and it's not, I mean, and that's, you know, I love those stories. You know, the other stories that I love is that we had the one that comes to mind, and there's actually a few of them, but there's a gentleman, he came on there. He was feeling lost. He was suicidal, and he reached out to the community, and the community just embraced him, and he went and got help because of the community, and now he's doing great because I have friends who stayed in touch with him, and so it's like it's just this amazing involved thing. Like I wanted it to be so much a part of the community. And it really is.
Yeah, it really is.
I could have never anticipated.
It kind of took on a life of its own. So, so Everything Frederick, this shop, the home of Everything Frederick, and real estate. You know, just three of the things. You have amazing impact on this community. Obviously, I couldn't be here without all the support and help, and I just love you so much. I know. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And we're going to be bucking some Broncos coming up and coming up. Okay, so if you weren't here earlier, we're doing the Mechanical Bull at 4th of July where you can win one of these great shirts. I just got to get the time for the adults. It says Frederick is bucking awesome. You can buy them down here at the shop as well. Good morning, Frederick. Everything Frederick. We hope you enjoy the ride. This shop is, again, an outlet of the group Everything Frederick and more. It supports local businesses. Some of our businesses support adults with intellectual disabilities. Some of them are just local artists that don't have a place to sell their stuff. Obviously, you can get all the Good Morning Frederick merch here. All the Good Morning Frederick merch sold from the shop every month. All of the proceeds are benefit a local nonprofit. Every month we choose a different nonprofit through Missions That Matter, and they get 100% of the sales that I make through Good Morning Frederick. So you get some cool merch, a local nonprofit gets a little bit of extra something, and everybody wins. That's what this is all about. That's the collaborative nature of Good Morning Frederick, of everything Frederick, this whole town. Very collaborative, very supportive, and we love that. We couldn't do any of this without you guys supporting, sharing, and I know it gets mundane, like, share, comment, but it's so true, because when you guys like and share and comment, it tells the algorithms that it's content you're engaging with, that it's content you want to see, and then what the algorithms do is it pushes it out to more people like you on the internet, and that ultimately helps all of our local businesses, our nonprofits, the cool people who are doing great stuff in our town reach more people. So the more that you guys can do, it's free, it's easy. Subscribing to the channel is another way. Going through some of the past videos through YouTube, just search some of the people we've interviewed over the year, and find, you know, great content. We have playlists on YouTube where you can look up things to do in Frederick. You can look up distilleries, you can look up restaurants, and you will see categorized there all of the people I have interviewed over a year and a couple months are all in simple playlists. And so it makes it easy if you're looking for something to do, if you want some new ideas, and maybe there's people on there that or businesses you've never heard of. Because I'm telling you, there were businesses I had never heard of, which I thought, you know, I thought I was pretty connected, pretty in the know when I started this show back in April. So getting back to that story, really, in March when I quit my job and sat down with my husband and my brother, and we were brainstorming, and within 2 days we came up with this concept of Good Morning Frederick as a show and how logistically it would get done. And so I put it out there on social toward mid-March. I put on social, hey, I'm starting a show, and I need people to interview. And the hundreds of people that responded, it was unbelievable. And it showed me that there's a need for small business to have access to free press, right? So no business that we interview has to pay to be on. They can pay and sponsor and be a part of the show in a different way. But the other thing it gives me is access to people, because I've been doing marketing for so long, to help them and give them some help and encouragement if they need it, or introduce them to suppliers and vendors and people that they may need to meet to help make them more successful. And I love that about being able to do this role, to have this position, to meet so many great people. And I've met so many people. And I get stopped at least once a week from people saying, oh my gosh, I just saw your show on this, or I just had the chance to watch you here. And I'm so appreciative of that too, because I don't see you, you guys see me. And so always feel free to come up and say, hey, no matter what. I love that. I love talking with people, and people have great ideas and good feedback all the time. I can take every constructive piece of feedback. I've changed my show a lot because of the feedback from people who watched the show. We do one of the big things, the show rundown at the beginning of every show. That was feedback from somebody who kind of wanted to know what was coming up. And what you have to understand, you know, I did that podcast Behind the City Spires recently. They have a team of people. They have camera people, sound people. They have a whole studio with cameras all set up. It's an awesome, amazing, I know, not daily. My husband is like saying, what about me? But you are my guy. But this is literally daily a one-woman show, like except for the live streams, these live streams. But it is a one-woman show. Thank you. But I'm not saying that for that. What I'm saying is, as soon as I'm done my show every day at 10, I am literally interviewing people, and then I'm editing, and then I'm putting together the next day's shows, along with doing other things as well, helping local businesses with marketing, putting together events and things like that. So I'm saying it can be done. So if you think it's too much, but you really have an interest, I'm encouraging you just to do it. If I had waited until things were perfect, if I had waited until I had everything in line, I might not have gotten where we are, which is show 300, which is kind of crazy. We have just under, I believe, 400,000 views across all of our platforms. You know, I stream to 8 places every weekday morning. It's 4 Facebook pages, or six Facebook pages, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Sometimes 5 because Facebook gets finicky and doesn't let us always go into the groups. But it's, you know, it's a compilation of all of those platforms. We total it up. It's very manual. My son does a great job of that. Oh, here comes Michelle. And so we do that as well. And so, you know, we're just trying to get out to as many people as possible. You want to come while you're here, since you walk in the door. We walk in the door and we're going to bring you on right away. Look, oh, you got your hat on.
Hat.
Thank you.
Good morning. Congratulations.
Good morning. Thank you. All right, Michelle Payton from Pulling for Veterans. You guys have a big event coming up on Saturday. How's all that coming together?
Pretty good. Actually, getting ready to head out there after I do a couple things in town this morning, start unloading trailers and setting up for the big Veterans Family Fun Day.
Yes. Now, is it closed, the registration, or people can still
people can still sign up if they want. Just text us at 240-285-4487.
Okay, so you can text. So if you're a veteran, a veteran's family, and you want to go out to Family Fun Day at the Burkittsville Ruritan Club, you can still go. Go to pullingforveterans.org for the phone number or their socials, and it'll be there. I know you guys have the vigil coming up. What else you guys working on?
Yes, the vigil will be on the 27th down at Memorial Park over on Bench Street, starting at dusk. Bring a chair, bring a flashlight to help bring awareness to suicide prevention for PTSD Awareness Day. Then we'll be at Party in the Park for July 4th. We'll be at Veterans Appreciation Day for Frederick County on July 19th, and we'll also be at the block party downtown on July 19th.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, little all over the place.
Yeah, by the way, Shannon, we're going to be at the block party, too, on July 19th. I got us a space there. And we're going to be at Party in the Park, too, so we'll see you guys out there for that. You guys have been doing a lot of work to raise awareness, and one of the ways that people can help you with that is renting the trailers.
Yes. Every time the trailers are out on the road, it helps bring awareness to suicide prevention and PTSD by the messages being out on the highway. It's proven that about 85% of people read the trailers or other vehicles on the road with wraps on it like yours.
Yeah.
When you're sitting in traffic or at the gas station and so forth. So it starts the important conversations that doesn't come up at the dinner table or in normal social circles unless we're there, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It's also a rolling memorial because every single trailer is dedicated to someone who lost their battle through suicide as well.
Yes, we have all 4 veterans are from the Frederick County area. One from Mount Airy, one from Damascus, one from, one from Frederick, and then Mr. Duncan was actually living in Beckley, West Virginia, but he was from Frederick County. He's a Vietnam veteran.
Yeah. And, you know, the big thing is, and I was talking to somebody else who says they think it might be more than 22 a day. And research is coming out about that. So this is one way. If you are a veteran who's struggling, there's so many great services available to you.
So many. Reach out to any of the great veteran nonprofits in Frederick County. We all work together, and we all just want to support the veterans in the best way we can. So we'll get you in the right network.
Yeah. Very good. All right, Michelle Payton from Pulling for Veterans, thank you guys so much. Appreciate supporting our veterans because it's so important to make sure that they feel like they have a voice, that people are listening to them, and I love the fact that you guys all work together collaboratively, like we were talking about Platoon 22, the Veteran Service Center, we got Reforge, we got you guys, all working to make sure our veterans have a great life and figure out that they can transition back to civilians.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't want any of them to feel like they're alone.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So
and I need a shirt.
I know. Well, they're right there. They're right there. They're right there.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. So, our veterans community is very strong here. We have a big veterans community here in Frederick. And again, it's really important that we show them that there is life possible. That's what I love about Reforge. Reforge does not try to fit the veteran into a mold. Reforge actually finds what the veteran's interested in and gives them that opportunity. They have a whole apiary with the bees. They do hunting and fishing and trips and all sorts of stuff. But they are also, it's run by people who were in the military and who are now out. Mitch was in for 22 years. I think he said he moved 21 times in 22 years and is now getting settled in one place, which can be terrifying for a lot of people who have never had that, to put roots down, to establish their family in one spot. So there are so many organizations. Like I say, pullingforveterans.org is a great place to start to do that. All right, while we're doing that, I want to shout out all the people, well, not all, but many of the people who support this show and allow me to keep doing this every single day. Rita's of Frederick, the Maryland Lottery, Atlas Wood Floors, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Antietam World Travel Service. You got to come with us in June next year to Alaska. We're going. It's going to be fun. ANS Construction, Cosmic Healing, Intense Barbecue, Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, Shower Door Experts, Colonial Jewelers, Salty Seahorse, Pulling for Veterans, The Healing Storm, and Dublin Roasters are the sponsors and advertisers we have right now on the show. And, really, again, it just makes it possible for me to keep doing this each day and not go to the Bank of Ash every single day, right? So keeps that going as well. Yeah? Have we run the second set of ads? Yeah, we did that. Okay, good. Just want to make sure everybody got their time in. But yeah, so it's, 300 shows. We've had a few advertisers come and go, but I have to say a majority of them have come and stayed. Again, so appreciative of their support, because without them, it makes it very difficult to keep it going. And if there's somebody you want to see on the show, all you have to do is let me know. Send me a message, tell them to reach out to me, do email introductions. I have so many people who email introduce me to somebody they've met at a networking event or a new business that they know that's come to the area. I am more than happy to get them on the show, help them out as much as possible, put them in touch with people, whether through other media companies or anything like that. I'm happy to do it. So make sure you tag or email introduce me there. All right, grab your new shoes, please. All right, I got to get to 300 this weekend. Maybe I'll tally up where I am. I'm trying to get to 300 pairs. Key City Rotary has taken over Souls of Love from Julie Gaver, so she can focus on other things for our community. And we're really excited to do this, but she set a very high bar. Last year, collecting over 5,000 pairs of shoes. We're just trying to get to 5,000. We think we can do it, but we can't do it without Frederick's help. So whether you give to me or you give to somebody else, I know there will be a lot of people out there collecting, including my good friend Melissa LeClaire, who she and I were competing friendly last year. We know all the same people, so I know that there were people donating to her, and I would say, hey, what about me? So they would buy me a pair of shoes for the kids too. But really, it's to help the kids of Frederick County start school with a new pair of shoes. So you can buy shoes from kindergarten up to year 12, which means kids, toddler, young kids, adult sizes. They need them all. Preferring sneakers, closed-toed shoes, obviously they can wear all year long. If you can pick up a pair while you're out shopping, or if you see a great sale, please let me know. As I said, I just happened upon Walmart yesterday while I was buying the ice cream for the ice cream sundaes today, and I always browse the shoe aisle, and there happened to be a few pairs of sneakers that were just $3 each. So that is a great bargain. When people are giving me $5, $10, $15, which I'm so appreciative of, that actually just bought 5 pairs of shoes, $15, which is crazy. So I try to find sales like that online and through all the stores. I always go to the buy one, get one clearance opportunities as well. So if you donate to me to shop on your behalf, trust me, I'm making that dollar stretch as far as it can possibly go. If you're an organization or a business that wants to donate and write the check to Key City Rotary, you can do that as well. I will present that on your behalf, or we'll make sure they get that, and we will spend that money just as wisely. If you want to be a collection site, just let me know. We ask that everybody who collects shoes attempts to collect 50 pair at your location, so that we can make sure that every collection site has a goal as well. In order to get to 5,000 pairs of shoes, it's going to take all of us coming together and doing it. But again, the kids of Frederick County really are counting on us to make sure that they can start school with a new pair of shoes. No duct tape, no soles falling off. We want to make sure they are like everybody else, can start school with the new stuff, because that was the best thing when I was a kid, going school shopping, starting school with your new stuff. I always bought the winter stuff though, and then of course you start school in the summer, basically September. I could never wear my good stuff till later, so the kids, I'm sure, are smarter today, and they are buying the shorts and the t-shirts rather than the winter gear. But shoes was always a part of it. We always loved getting a new pair of sneakers or a new pair of shoes to start the school year. So you can drop off here at the Home of Everything Frederick Wednesdays to Sundays, 11 to 4, or just let me know if you've got shoes. I will pick them up, or I'll give you some other drop-off opportunities as well. We would love that. All right, let's see. What else we got here? What else we got? Oh, I didn't do, did you run the ANS ad? Can you run that while I'm still on screen talking, or at least have my voice on while it's running? You can't do that, a voiceover. All right, so typically Sandra, I'll just read her copy, and then we'll run her video later. But ANS Construction is fantastic. I just had her out. Well, she was at our house actually, because we had a problem with one of our gutters was spilling over, and the roof is too high, and Ashley was going to try to climb up there, and I said absolutely not. So we called Sandra, and they came out right away. They cleared, the gutters were clogged. They cleaned out all the gutters, and then they put on this metal grate on the top, because we have these big trees near our house, so it keeps all of that debris from going into the gutters to clog them in the first place. Amazing. Took care of it very quickly and got us in and out. But if you need siding or new roof, they can take care of that. They can build you a new patio or a deck, which when the sun comes out eventually, which it will, I know, you're going to want to sit outside and enjoy the summer, maybe do a barbecue and all of that. Have Sandra out there to do that. I just saw where her social media, if you look at, you'll see the before and after pictures of the work that they do. They're efficient, they're locally owned, and Sandra is a huge supporter of this Frederick community as well. So we love to give back. When businesses support the community, we love to support those businesses. Not that we don't support the other businesses too, but it just makes it so much nicer when we know that these businesses are working to make our community stronger and better. So you could call her at 301-703-2157, send her an email at ansconstruction.net, or you can look her up online, ansconstruction.net. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement, or $50 off any roof repairs if you just tell her you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. Also, if you meet her out and about, just say, oh, I always see you on Good Morning Frederick. So that helps me, and it helps her as well. So ANS Construction, and they've won awards, and they're woman and minority owned. We love women in the trades. I love seeing more women get into the trades. I think it's amazing. She is definitely forging her way. But I go to the women in trades. I've been to a couple of their meetings, and there's a lot, which is awesome. We have women that own electrical companies, construction companies, all kinds of trades, and I love that. I love that we are out there doing that, and I love that it's an opportunity for our young people as well through CTC, which is the High School Career and Technology Center. All right, I need to take one more quick break, Ash. You can just rerun sure, first ad break and 24 hours one more time. And then we'll come back and we're gonna wrap up as it's 9:45 and we'll finish right at 10.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shannon Flannery beyond compare.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
Hey, it's Danny from Good Morning Frederick. If someone called you up and said, hey, I got 24 hours to spend in Frederick, what would you tell them is the must-do?
Oh, 24 hours, so much pressure.
Wow, that's a, wow.
The first thing is walk Carroll Creek Promenade.
Yeah. National parks.
Yeah. Say that they definitely need to walk all along the creek and go down into Baker Park.
Or go to one of our lovely wineries, breweries, distilleries, because they're all around the county and they're fantastic.
Just relax, just unwind and take advantage.
If they like to drink, I'm gonna say the distilleries.
Goes back to outdoors, the parks. It's a crazy place. There's just a lot of stuff here you wouldn't expect.
A stroll around Baker Park.
They must walk the creek.
Well, I'm gonna be like, I'm taking you out on the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah.
Right?
I love the small town.
Are you interested in history? You can spend a whole week.
On a road trip all around Frederick.
All of the art galleries that are on Market Street.
And browsing around downtown.
A walk downtown for the shops and the restaurants.
The city, you know, is walkable, it's really pretty, it's a very cute town.
Walk Carroll Creek. Walk along Carroll Creek and go to some restaurants.
The beautiful, Thurmont, the drive, the country roads.
What I am so proud of is how eclectic and different every single little spot is.
The covered bridges.
Downtown.
Head straight downtown towards Market Street and walk either way. You're gonna find great food, walk the creek. You're going to find pleasant people, lots of entertainment.
The national and scenic byways that we have. I mean, there's so much. How do you fit it into 24 hours?
Go take a walk around Baker Park.
The Delaplane.
Downtown on the promenade, walk around a little bit, probably hit a brewery.
Yeah.
The creek at night with the boat.
Come downtown and go to different restaurants.
I've never met a meal that I didn't like.
I'm partial to Bushwallers. I think you have to go have a pint at Bushwallers.
You'll not find a city better than Frederick.
Eat at a really good restaurant.
Walk the strip a bit, walk the canal, you know, kind of see Frederick and take it in for what it is.
The boats in the winter or the lilies this time of year. And then eat at a good downtown restaurant.
Cunningham Falls.
You have to go up to Cunningham Falls.
My first thing is always the restaurants.
All the stores and restaurants downtown, eat, drink, be merry.
Go to the Common Market.
Yeah. Co-op.
Our craft beverage entities.
Yeah. Some art.
Get in some arts and culture.
Walking through downtown and Baker Park.
Definitely have to come downtown.
You need to walk and shop Market to Patrick Street.
All of the art galleries.
There's breweries, there's wineries, there's gonna get you outside.
Basically, we're saying downtown Frederick.
Yeah.
Obviously do all the shopping, but go to so many good restaurants. I couldn't even pick one.
See some live music.
Go for a little hike in Gambrill Park or something like that. Well, I want to say stop by the Orchard, of course.
Greenbrier, that place, it's got the beach.
My wife likes to say, every time we come downtown, she says it reminds her of a Hallmark movie.
Okay, I would say the restaurants.
There's just so much art here.
Stop by Baker Park on your way, maybe Maryland Heights would be my favorite hike in Frederick.
Go to Cunningham Falls State Park.
Come downtown for sure.
Dining. Right? A lot of good dining.
The restaurants and then the stores.
Walk along Carroll Creek and get some food.
Our beautiful downtowns, our outdoor recreation.
Check out just the arts and the music of Frederick.
Take a walk in Baker Park.
Go through Baker Park. Walk Carroll Creek.
You need to take in the downtown.
Okay, 24 hours. All right, we started off at Bakehouse. We get delicious bakery from Bakehouse. Then we walk down to Frederick Coffee. We get our delicious coffee there. Then we're gonna walk up Market Street. We are gonna stop by and get some cute stuff from like The Muse. And we're gonna get chocolate from Perfect Truffle. And then we're gonna go down Patrick Street and look at the cutest like mirror balls and vintage stuff over at MC Vintage. And then we're gonna go up and we're gonna get lunch at the Orchard. We're gonna walk up Market Street to go walk off our lunch, and then we're going to come down Market Street, and then we're going to go to Wine Kitchen and get some delicious dinner with a wonderful bottle of wine. And then hopefully Alive at 5 is happening because it's a Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
We have a great, it really is beautiful.
All right, we're back to wrap up, and I know some of you have been waiting for this secret stash clue. So, if you don't know, we're hiding envelopes around Frederick County, one every day. We're going to give you a video hint so that you can potentially find it, and then instructions are inside on your prizes. You have to come to the home of Everything Frederick to get your prize. So, Ash, do you want to run the clue? Oh, okay, you tell me. All right, now I'm hoping with the wins last night, it is still where we left it. It should still be there. It just might not be where exactly we put it. As high up as we put it. It might have slipped down. But it'll still be there. But I'm just telling you, this is Frederick County. Now, if no one texts me by this afternoon, I will put a hint on Good Morning Frederick's Facebook page. We had to do that on the first one on Monday. Yesterday needed no additional hints. So look hard at the video, and if you're from that area, you probably know exactly where it is. So maybe help somebody out. Yeah, I was going to hide it one place, and Ash encouraged me to hide it someplace harder. So it's fine. I will give you a hint a little bit later today if you don't have any ideas of it yet. So that is your secret stash clue. I will post that video again to social after this because typically it's in the 1-hour show and not a 2-hour show. But all right, we're going to wrap things up here. Again, I just want to thank everybody. Look, without you guys watching and being a part of it or sending me people to interview, we wouldn't have a show. Without all the great businesses, nonprofits, and people here in Frederick, we would not have a show. It's so cool that we have a show that I could literally do every day for 300 shows and counting, and I still haven't hit the bottom because I have 2 weeks worth of interviews already in the can, and there's people every single day, and there's events every single day. You can never say you're bored here in Frederick. If you are, that is on you. It is not on Frederick. Frederick does events every single day. That is one of the biggest things we talk about. Hopefully getting you guys to understand that throughout this whole county, there's tons of great stuff for families, individuals, businesses, all of that to get involved in. I encourage you to get out and meet people. You don't have to go to those strict networking things. You don't have to do that. You can come right here to Everything Frederick the second Wednesday of every month. We meet here. It's very casual, very low-key, No dues, no fees, no nothing. We put pizza out, we have some drinks in the fridge, and you can come meet people. I guarantee you're going to meet somebody you didn't know before, and it's free. So find the free opportunities. There are a ton of them out there. I encourage you to do that. Keep business strong. If you need any help, reach out to myself, reach out to Shannon. We'll use the group Everything Frederick and more as much as we can to help you grow your business and help you to develop what you need to survive. We know times are tough. We know it's hard. We know businesses are slowing down right now and holding on, and we know that, and we're here to help you. So please ask for it before you get to a point where you're sending us your, hey, we're closing post. We don't want to see those. So if we can help you at all, we're here to do it. Come see me at 4th of July. Come ride our mechanical bull. And you know, I'm right here every weekday, 9 a.m. You can watch Good Morning Frederick. I really appreciate you guys so much. Have an awesome day. Let's get out there and let's be great, Frederick. All right, Ash, you can close us up.